Welcome back to Let's Play Rome Total War Carthage Campaign episode the 90th with me, Squawker. And when we left off, we'd had issues with diplomats. Well, not really. More like issues with spies and assassins, generally getting in my hair and being annoying. We're also trying to retake the seas, as we now have Quinquerimes among our fleet, so we can start wearing down the Brutii. Meanwhile, the Brutii are getting quite worn down. They're regrouping at Carthage to either prepare for an attack from me, or they're preparing to attack me. Though I'm still not keen on leaving the area yet, because there is still quite the threat in Dimidi to deal with, which is why Tingi is now working on recruiting additional troops in order to make sure that threat will not come to be a threat, if you know what I mean. We did retake Thapsus last episode in a quick siege again. However, the population hates me still, so I'm doing what I can just to rebuild and just get the population back on my side. I've already got the public order up to 30, so we are making our way up there. I think the more we'll hold on to the city, the better it's going to get, so we're just going to do what we can. And as for Corrales, we had a minor skirmish there, and we actually wiped out the leader of the Scipii, so there's a new leader over there. But he came, he saw, and he died. So now we need to work on a new construction project for Corrales, actually, and I am thinking an armourer is going to be a nice idea. It does cost a lot, it's going to take some turns to build, but since right now we're still sort of just languishing around with low tier units, we may as well just upgrade their bollocks off. And also the Julii are putting designs on Narbo Martius. I've had a skirmish over here as well, and I suspect there'll be more to come, so we are now dealing with the threat of the Julii. But next turn, we'll be setting off to conquer Lamonum, and therefore it does open up another front, but we're going to just start funneling troops over there, which is what we're doing over here. I have a new commander on his way to govern Cirta as well, because Cirta had their governor assassinated because of the incompetence of one of my assassins. I'm just going to try and let that wound lie now. And yeah, we're just going good. So what we are going to do is I'm going to recruit some additional Sacred Band at Corduba, but I am going to dispatch this band of Sacred Band all the way up to Narbo Martius right now, because that's where I want to start funneling troops. Corduba is going to be my supply centre for this frontier, and same will go for Nova. Tingi and Cirta will be the supply centres for our war effort down here. Really, what we need to do is we need to lay out our goals before we focus on the big finish, because we are at the point now. Victory is still not certain against the Romans, I will say that, but we are at the point now where we are making big gains, and we are the fight seems more even now. It seems more fair. We're not losing every battle, so we need to make sure now we have a clear strategy of what to do before we go for the big finish and attack Rome itself. And really, the goals lie as this. Goal number 1. We need to take all of Africa. Obviously, we'll have to have a border with Egypt, but that's fine. Also, preferably, control of Sicily. This will give us a good launch pad and a satellite. Goal number 2. We want the west coast of Gaul fully under my control. I also want Lugdunum and Alicia under my control. And then that will give us control of 2 of the Alpine access routes. If there's a settlement here that's belonging to the Julii, we'll have that as well. But we don't trespass on anything belonging to the Britannians. There still remain a bit of a diplomatic mystery to us, but I would rather not entertain the idea of a war with them. I would rather keep them on my side for now, because I don't want to be dealing with them. Right now, they're a distraction. So for now, we respect the sovereignty of the Britannian tribes, and we just let them get on with their own thing. But once we have control of these Alpine access routes, and we've basically wiped out all of Rome's holdings in the west, we're going to sweep in. We'll have forces from Corduba and Martius and Oscar, and you know the rest. They'll sweep in and take the northern Julii cities. Everything from Sicily takes over the Brutii territories. Corrales will begin working on a strike squad to take over Capua and wipe out the Scipii. And once all the families have fallen, we take out the Senate. Done and dusted. That is the goal. So yeah, but also apart from that, we are no longer entertaining diplomatic relationships or wars with any other factions. Obviously, if there's a deal to be made in my favour, I'm going to go for it. But for now, I don't really want to know the Britannians, the Greek cities. I don't care about. I'm going to allow the Julii to continue conquering them. It will mean even after Rome falls, we'll probably still be fighting against the Julii remnant, but that's fine. I have little love for the Greeks right now, so their fall is fine by me. And then, yeah, Scythia, Armenia, and Parthia as well. Those are factions I don't want to fight this campaign. I'll let them get on with their thing. They have no quarrel with me, I have no quarrel with them. However, the final thing we are going to do at the end of this is we're going to attack Egypt. And I know someone out there is probably going to say, this is a shit idea, but unfortunately, we need control of Phoenicia to win this campaign. Well, not by the game's rules, but by my rules. I want Phoenicia to call this campaign a done deal. But that's enough talking about the future. What about the present? Well, as I said, next turn, we're moving out of Oscar. But there isn't really too much to do this turn, actually.
Who shall die?
I could do something with this terrible assassin of terribleness, though.
Can't do it, sire.
Except he can't do anything, because he has actually done a mission today, so we'll leave him be. So we're sorted in Thapsus right now. Cirta right now could use a construction project, though, with the little money we have left, but it actually can't afford anything, so fine. Actually, we have no money left, so Nova should be recruiting something, though. I like to have... I know while Nova needs to be growing its population, which has been doing at a decent rate, I need to still be taking, you know, just 1 unit per turn, really. I know it's hampering it, but just because of this big war effort we're going to be having going against the Julii, we just need every man we can get. Numantia's growth is going well, though, and I think we could start maybe pulling troops from Scalabus as well. But speaking of Scalabus, we do need to deal with these rebels over here. Still have very little intelligence on what they have, but I think Adabul and Mad should be able to take them on now with a degree of success. So I'm going to actually just empty all but 1 town watch out of this city, just because actually town watch are a pretty decent unit, but the last rebel battle we had didn't go too well. Xenophon, the honest, you will reinforce from the north, by the way, so we'll actually give this one a turn. But yeah, once Xenophanes can get there, I'll just have him reinforced just in case. Also, he might be able to get us a readout. Now he's closer. We know there's some skirmishes among them. Alright, that's fine. And then once we're all done with this, Xenophanes will be returning to Oscar to retake his governorship. Do need to get a governor in Asturk, I know that, though. Anyway, that is where we are going to call it a turn. Everyone's moving back to where they should be. Hannibal's making his way back to Tingi, so on and so forth. Ships, Abdashum actually needs a move, but all he can do right now is retreat, so he will go and link up with Milcharam to be retrained. Or he can't because he's awkward. Fine, well, Milcharam, if you wouldn't mind wiping out Luca, or even better, you know, take out Publius. I think Luca's a Quinquereme again, so just take out Publius because I know you'll win that one. There we go. Please sink him. Except he had a ship remaining, so it doesn't count, right? Whatever, right. You make your way back over, then again. You only lost 1 man, actually, so I probably should have actually just kept you going. Oh, well. Then against Ferrer, you know what? You go for the finish now, so there we go. We should finish him off this time around. Nope, he still has a ship remaining. Oh, no, he actually sunk. Good. Right, that's a Julii Navy out of my hair now, so Pharaoh, you can go back, and I will provide you with reinforcements, except I can't. Need to upgrade the port here, but that's why we're trying to grow the population. Luckily, we're over halfway to growing Oscar, so that's good. Gisken, by the way, I could retrain you actually this turn, and then we can go and blockade. Oh, we are training. Right, I'll let you wait 1 turn, and then we'll take out the Julii and blockade Massilla again. Right. Abadasia, you can't move. You're gonna get wiped out. Bodmil can't. We dealt with you last episode. Yeah, right at the end of his turn. Right, good. Actually, wait, my turnies. I'm gonna keep my turnies here actually, but I would like him to go to Cirta. I want Cirta to do some exporting actually. So after it's done that sacred band, next turn I'm gonna work on a war elephant, which I'm going to export to Europe. Because I think the presence of a unit of proper war elephants will be very, very useful to our campaign. Anyway, we're going to go to the next turn now, and yeah, so on and so forth. Life goes on. Is it time to have some money? Except no, actually no, the Brutii demand something. So they want me, once more, it's a good old protectorate deal, but they want Thapsus back. Nah, you're not getting Thapsus back, mate. I conquered it off you fair and square. Instead, I'll become your protectorate for an entire 30 seconds if you just, you know, put down the usual, you know, the usual down payment of an extra 5,000 denarii so I can buy some more war elephants to use against you. You know, please. Why do you keep falling for this? Thanks for the 5,000 denarii, even though we're under siege again. Right, looks like the Scipii are planning their next move, and rioting's taking hold in Thapsus. Right, that does mean we are going to be forced into sallying forth. I can't just sit around now, because that rebellion's only going to get worse. By the way, betrayal. We really should just get rid of that word, by the way. We should just put the usual up there at this point. So yeah, we're going to sally forth out of Thapsus this turn, because that's going to have to happen. End of turn report. Yep, made a nice little chunk of money. No thanks to the Brutii. Yeah, just kidding. There's actually another attack incoming there. Still, take him out, and then we will. I think I will definitely march on Carthage this time around. Alkippa died, by the way, and Adabul Lamad now has a treasure, so he's got 2 to his management. Pilatius is bringing some tough units, by the way. Luckily, Serta has just acquired an extra a band of Sacred Band. Begin working on that war elephant, by the way. I'm not going to have them sally forth just yet, though, just because we're under a captain. I don't want to march all the way out right now. I don't want to leave Serta alone. We'll have to fight them at the walls this time around. Anyway, we did some rebuilding, by the way, and Narbo Martius now has crop rotation, so that's going to increase our population growth. Need to work on its public order vote. Carthago Nova, some skirmishes, by the way. Serta, some Sacred Band. Long Shield Cavalry from Narbo Martius. Thapsus has also done me some more town militia. Good, right. So, right, I want Carthago Nova's skirmishers to make their way up to Martius, please, just to continue garrisoning, and then diplomatic information, by the way, we already know that, right. Good, right, so we've got a few things to do this turn. So, first things first, Philosia Rusicada, I'm going to put you in here, because I want you just to keep an eye on things. And it is a weak garrison here, so Gaul is... Well, Gaul's a goner right now, actually. And by the way, he's sneaking... Right, this is the first spy, actually, to actually get something right, then. Oh, wow, there's actually... Oh, wow. Yeah. Gaul must have another faction hiding some... Well, not a faction. Another settlement hiding somewhere, because they're out of family members. I suspect that, whatever this Loviska still belongs to Gaul, then. They must be holding out like champs, or... Rome's being lazy again, right? Anyway, Captain Abidus, if you could link up, thank you very much. Right, so this army here, I know it doesn't have a leader, which is the sad thing, but these should be enough troops. Oh, by the way, you need the elephants. Why have the elephants not gotten off? Where the fuck are the elephants right now? Did they, like, not arrive? What's going on with that? Did we have a screw up there? I'm sure I dropped some elephants on. Oh, I do have it. Bloody hell, I'm going blind. Right, yeah, anyway, I know it's not the biggest army in the world, but that's enough to take Lamonum and form up a quick garrison. So I want all of you lot, bar the town militia, get up to Lamonum, take the town. We'll prepare a new squad to attack Redonum as well, and then we have control of Gaul. We have Gaul out, so right. Begin working on some additional Iberian infantry. I want additional long shield cavalry. And I also want more Sacred Band, please, which we're already working on. Good, right, we know what we're doing here. Numantia as well. If you could stump up an Iberian infantry as well, and the same goes for Scalabis. Let's just get a more concentrated effort going on. I want a big army, because the time limit once more is going to be when I have more elephants exported. Right, anyway. 2 battles today, then. It's going to be 2 battles today, because it is actually going to be a quick episode, because I don't have the greatest amount of time in the world today, and also, today's actually episode 90's performance report, so we've got to go through that, haven't we? First things first, Giscon, knock out Herius. Right, sink him, thank you very much. Except it's never a sinking, is it? Oh well. Take advantage of this, blockade Masilla while he's not around, there we go, take that. Right. Ferro, this is a battle you should win. You outnumber him. Go for it. Yeah, this should be ours. Thank you. Right, so he's getting weaker. You, back over there. Oscar can't retrain yet. Abdashum, you know what? You go link up with Ferro, except you won't because you're both now your own separate characters, right? Go stock up at Naba Martis then or something. Milk Harem, nothing's in your radius to deal with right now. Looks like the enemy navies are starting to scatter. The Scipii probably... Oh no, wait, the Scipii? No, right. Scipii are heading back to Capua. They'll probably have to pick up their next attack force, right? Go and sink Flavius. I want him gone for definite, because he's only going to get in the way. Right, we should win this one. Yep, good. Losses were very minor on my side as well.
Victory!
See, we're taking control here. Right, and I think that's all I can do with mine. Actually, Abadicea can do something, but Abadicea needs repair, so you make your way to Corrales for your repairs, except the Brutii are in your way, and they would beat you. Right, I think it might be the end of the line for you, Abadicea, or you'll just retreat somewhere, most likely, so yeah. Right, what else to do then? Looks like Gaul's on their way to talk to us, by the way. He must come from a different planet. Right, but whatever. My Tonys, you know where you're going. Serta, you're just going to stay garrisoned up for now. Thapsus we're going to deal with, but we're going to deal with the rebels first. Right, so rebels. Rebels. Captain Yui. Actually, his army looks very weak. It looks like it could be a unit of naked fanatics among them. Just get a little closer and I'll decide whether or not I'm going to send for troops from Scalabis. I'm not sending for troops from Scalabis. Right, Scalabis, you want to send your Iberians and skirmishers over to Oscar now, actually, just so then they're on the move. So there we go. Just may as well have Scalabis is at a decent level now and actually could start working on a better barracks. But yeah, Scalabis, we're going to turn that into a troop town now because it's capable. Right, Xenophanes, I want you to honestly kill these rebels now, please, as honestly as possible, because apparently that is your specialist skill. Except we're going to run away. Well, don't let... it's not a victory yet, my man. Let's take them out before they run to the bridge. Otherwise, it's a bridge battle, and they would have a missile superiority on us there. Well, I mean, they have missile superiority anyway. But I have strength ratio superiority of 3-1 in my favour. We are slightly outnumbered today, but yep. It's 2 units of skirmishers. If we march in a loose formation and get in quick enough, we should be able to take these guys out nice and quickly. And great empires, once more, are not maintained by timidity. Oh, they never are.
The smell, worse than any camel, is the enemy. Fear has unmanned them. Fear of you, oh brave warriors. Fear of you. There is no shame in being scared, but fear should never be your master. Now cheer, you noblest of men, and sound the advance!
Right, let's get that advanced sounded then. So, right, Iberians, you're in the front, but we're going to put you in a loose formation just to try and lessen any missile damage. Then, General, you're here. Cavalry, you're on the other flank. Blah, 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 blah. Let's just do this one, right. So, Iberians, let's begin the advance. We will have to take out those peasants, it seems, but that's fine by me. Some of the skirmishers will be hiding, because I guess the grass is slightly long. Yeah, they'll just be, like, crawling in the grass or something. What a lovely view of the Spanish countryside we have today, isn't it? Really nice. But, yeah, cavalry will just flank around and wipe out the skirmishers, and, yeah, we'll be good as gold. The reason why I just keep doing these in real time is because, as we saw last episode, the auto-resolve is a dick. And I just don't trust it anymore. Because it took away a victory when I fought in real time, I actually won the battle. The victory was Pyrrhic, I know, but I still won. So, yeah. I mean, I was just delivered like a crushing defeat. Right. Cavalry, let's get a charge into those skirmishers. General, let's get a charge into those skirmishers. Round shield cavalry, don't fuck this one up, by the way, because I know what you like. Make it quick and just get in and out. There we go, right. There we go, right. Got the peasants pushed out, then there we go, right. Cavalry's taken enough of a shot grip here just to absolutely ruin this one. And, oh, we won. You guys didn't need to do a single thing today, did you, Iberians? Right, cavalry squad, just wipe them out. Round shields, those guys are trying to get away, so you deal with them. General, you head that way, and yeah, Bob's your uncle. Look at all those lovely dead rebels. I think I lost about 5 round shield cavalry there, which is predictable because round shield cavalry suck. Sorry guys, but I'm just calling it like I see it. Soon there'll be no place for you at all in my military. They'll just get rid of you, phase you out for the nicer long shields and sacred band cavalry. There we go. He's down, and then what was this? Oh, it was Yulee, wasn't it? Captain Yulee. More like Captain Dead. That was one of my more pathetic insults for today. Right, who's left? Well, there are some guys left. Right, finish them off. Looks like they're turning tail and going to try and run off in a different way. They're just a few disgruntled farmers, it seems. Well, we have to show them the error of their ways, aren't we? Just knock them all out, lads. Good kills.
Victory is yours, and no one can argue that it is not both well-deserved and worthy.
You did well, lads. You did well. Good little skirmish there to warm us up for today. And only 5 losses, by the way. So after the war is over, make some alliances, by the way. Which would be good, but people don't seem to be interested in entertaining that. By the way, Xenophanes now has a Galloper, which means he gains additional command when attacking. Good, right, Xenophanes. If you would like to make your way to Oscar, please, and then I will deal with you later. And you, Vetius, you know where you're going. And as for you, Galmacar, you should know where you're going. You're going back to Nabo Martius for now. As tempting as it would be to conquer Massilla, right now we don't have enough strength here. We're going to build our strength up there. That's what we're focusing on. But we need to do some retraining after that skirmish. And also start working on some mine +1s. Because, yeah, let's increase our financial investment up here. Right. I think at this rate, once Lamonum's gone my way, we're going to tear these forts down and these Iberians can be dispersed to new positions. Right, anyway. Africa. So we're sorted in Corrales, and Parma actually needs something to do as well. Parma, we could upgrade a temple actually now, which actually might be a good idea just because of the dropping public orders. So we're going to upgrade a temple. And also, let's also begin recruiting some Libyan spears and retrain those ships as well. Right, Sirte, you're doing something useful. Tingi, you're doing something useful. Is there anything we can build in Sirte for 1,000 denarii? No, there isn't. Well, it's all high-tier buildings now. That execution square would be useful though, but for now, I'm going to put you on a growth build policy so we're not suffering any public order issues. Yeah, there's nothing to do really. I do want to just try and get Sirte's population up though, because I would like, ideally, to get to a point where we're building up the royal palace for. Oh, what was it called for us? Is it the royal palace? I can't remember. Oh, it is the royal palace. Yeah, but ideally, I want to get Sirte up to this level, just then we can fully Carthaginianize the city, and so it's no longer a Roman settlement. Anyway, today's event. Well, before today's event.
Who shall die?
Assassin, you want to have a go at it? You have a 26% chance. That is pathetic. How about this guy? 31. Right. How about Herennius? 30. How about this guy? 64. And you say he's dead, but last time you didn't kill him, and he ended up killing off one of my family members. So this time, you want to, if you want to, redeem yourself, Bodashamung Chulu, I'd recommend you don't get this job wrong, because right now I'm having a tiff with you assassins, because every time I've sent you out on a mission, you guys have been letting me down a lot recently, and it's just not good enough, is it? You finally got something right and you got a trait increase out of it. Might be some hope for you yet, Bodashum. You got he's a cutthroat and he's also he has a courtesan. Good, right. We'll deal with other espionage things later. For now, Thapsus, right. Men, I know we've only just had a battle, but we've got to face off Captain Publius. His army isn't the best. I mean, the concern unit is going to be his legionary cavalry. But if we take out those archer auxilia, I'll be happy to bring the elephants in to provide additional support. Same goes for the light auxilia. Right, but just get ready, lads. Just get in there. Get those Romans killed. because it's a 1-to-1 ratio, so this means he won't just bottle it and run away instantly. And, oh, he has urban cohorts. Well, my elephants are up to the task, hopefully. Also, I have, you know, Caelus now the Conqueror with 10 stars. Oh, I like that. Caelus the Conqueror. A fitting name for him. Okay, Caelus, let's conquer some Romans again. We outnumber them. We should win. They are chipping away at our strength, I admit, though. I'll have to funnel some reinforcements over as soon as possible. Alta sedent civilis zona dextere. Deep are the wounds that civil strife inflicts, and yes. The wounds are definitely showing in this town, while there is still a lot of civil strife that we must defeat.
Await my orders!
Okay, men. You are awaiting my orders, and my orders are this. We've got to march out once more in a nice, sensible, and logical order. And I have the hiccups, by the way. But yeah, we've got to march out in a nice, sensible, logical order, otherwise this game fucks up. Because, yeah, going meta again. So, cavalry, I want you here. Who are you, by the way? You are my long shield cavalry as well. We have lots of long shield cavalry. We have 3 units of long shield cavalry. So, generals unit will go here for now. Spare unit will just go here for now. I'm just going to make these quick groups just for reference, mainly. Town militia, you're going to join in today as well. I know you're not up to much, but once more, you guys do admittedly make good pillar fodder, so we'll get you guys out first. Iberian infantry, you're going to be providing some additional support, mainly on the flanks. Spears, you're also here. Poenis and Sacred Band, you're going to be our main corps. Can't rely too much on you because you are getting very low on numbers, especially for Poenis now at this rate. Sacred Band should be able to carry a few more fights first. Same goes for the mercenary hoplites. Still a few of those guys left, so we might be able to do something with them. Libyans, you're going to be here as well, as in the Libyan Javs, and then Slingers as well. Slingers, we know what we're doing with you. I'm going to save you guys for a bit though, because I only want you guys to bring out the initial firepower once we're confident. Elephants, I'm going to have you here, so then you are in... Alright, where can I put my elephants today? I'll put them there, right. Don't want to bring the elephants out instantly. Once that archer auxilia is out of commission though, I am happy to bring the elephants in. We'll need to deal with the light auxilia as well, but they're less of a threat because these guys tend to expend their pilums quite quickly. Also, they tend to die very quickly. We usually seem to be quite on top of exterminating these. Just need to make sure these archer auxilia, though, they're gone because they are the annoyance. Right, Numidian mercenaries, by the way, I might have a use for you for some harassment. So I'll tell you what, you guys will deploy out of... Oh, that gets way over there. Do I have a gate over here? Yes, I do, right. Numidians, you're going to deploy out of this gate here. We're going to use you just for some simple flanking and harassment. So let's get this one underway. So Numidians, I want you out here. While the Romans begin their first moves, they're going to run away over here. They're not necessarily running away from battle. They're just going to choose their ground. So we'll allow them to do that for now. Town militia, let's start building up our battle line. So town militia, we're going to deploy over here today. So we'll get you guys out first. These guys can be the front. Then it's going to go Sacred Band and Poenis and Hoplites. Iberians will be at the back in reserve, mainly because I'm going to use those guys for basically swinging around, try to just provide additional flank power. Basically, if anyone tries to flank the phalanx, the Iberians should be able to step in and deal with it. These guys are not retreating, by the way. They are just trying to decide where they're going to be. So it looks like they're going to be deploying maybe about yay here. So we're going to make our line about here as well. So where that guy was there, that's my reference point. I'm actually going to use my finger on the screen, even though it's going to create horrible smudges, which I will have to clean off later. Right, Poenis, Sacred Band. Oh shit, I just moved my finger off the screen while this has all gone wrong. Right, I'm going to ungroup you guys quickly. We're going to make our line here. I've sort of got you in whatever formation you should be decent for, so there we go. Iberians, you two, we're going to be up here. You're going to be the rear. So there we go. Libyans, I want you up there. I want you watching the flank. And then Slingers, we're going to start moving. I'm just going to let the initial infantry just move out first because I'm giving a few orders out here. And, well, let's face it, these gates are brilliant for getting men caught and in traps. And I'm sorry, Numidians, I moved you out the wrong gate entirely, didn't I? But if you ever have a chance, just try and get about here, and then I will have a use for you. But for now, these guys are choosing to deploy in this forest. I'm guessing they're going to try and hide, but it doesn't really work like that. God, that is so gaudy over there. That needs to go. We need to replace that as soon as we can. That is just horrible, isn't it? But yeah, you guys get ready. We'll be ready for them. Well, they're gonna try and be ready for us, but you know, we're ready. We're ready to deal with them. Got all my men just coming out once more, somewhat disorganized, but yeah. Let's just get you all out, lads. Right, slingers. You're gonna be at the front. I'm gonna turn off your fire at will. You have no firing privileges for right now. Not until I give the word. Elephants, we're gonna have you deploy. We're gonna have you outside the city as well. We're gonna have you outside the city walls because since the archer auxiliary are way over here, we can safely have you outside the city walls now. Because there's no artillery to speak of either. It looks like this is where they're gonna draw their line and make their stand against me. Key tactic for today is get rid of the archer auxiliary and the urban cohorts as fast as possible, by the way. Urban cohorts stand as a unit who are poised to basically do the most hurt against us. Same does go for the legionary cavalry, but usually we're on top of dealing with cavalry at this point now. There is the general's bodyguard though, which is also legionary cavalry. There are 2 units actually. I'm sure I only read there was only 1 in this battle, but fine, I must have misread. Fine, 2 units to deal with, one of which has the power of invisibility. It's okay, we'll deal with that. Right, anyway, town militia, I'm going to redraw the line again. I'm going to deploy here now, except why do you guys keep, like, forgetting your formation? Come on. I want you guys here. I'm going to put my lovely reference from all over my screen again. Hoplites and phalanxes, we're going to put you here. Then Libyan spears, I want you here. Iberian swords, I want you here. And then cavalry. I want 1 squad of cavalry here. Let's just get you guys sorted. So I want cavalry squad A here. And then cavalry squad B, I want over here. There we go. Elephants, I'm going to move you once everyone else is done. Javelins, by the way, Libyan javelins, we want you out as well. So Libyan javelins, you get going. You guys will be of use to me. Still. Everyone knows where they should be going now. They're all making their way over. Skirmishers, slingers, bleh. Slingers, I want you over there as well. Once more, I'm still relinquishing your fire at will privileges. Romans right now, they're just still shuffling around, looking a bit nervous if I'm honest right now. I think they know better than to pick a fight with me at this point, and yet now they begin to regret picking a fight with me here. But no, I fought hard to take Thapsus, and I know I'm going to do everything I can to cling on to it, especially when I turned down their offer to give it up. I mean, why would I just give up a settlement for a deal that's only good for about 20 seconds, seriously? It's just not worth it, right? Numidians, you keep making your way up, by the way. Elephants. Let's see what's out of the city now. All the cavalry's making its way out. So, elephants, you want to start making your way out. You will deploy here for now. So you're out of the way. But once the archers are down, I will give a signal for you to begin advancing. Or at least once the archers are tied up, to be honest. If we can just at least get them to a point where they're no longer firing and they're just forced into hand-to-hand combat, then that's perfectly fine for my elephants to begin the advance. But I would rather have the archers exterminated before the elephants fully engage in this battle. But they're all coming in now. So I think we are now exactly where we want to be. Town militia are preparing their line. These guys will just take the brunt of the force again. They will take the charge bonuses down. They will just have to absorb the pillums. Sure, I can't give them an order to like make a wall out of their shields or something. That might be nice because, you know, these guys do have nice shields. You know, they could probably use to stop a face-killing pillum to the face or something like that. But oh well, I'm not God. Right, anyway, you guys just keep going. Everyone knows where they're going right now. Everyone knows where they're going. It's all nice and organised. Every unit has an order. Right. I think we'll speed things up just to the point where we're getting into formation. We can start adjusting formation. As you can see, town militia have made their line here. So now that we have our nice tangible line, guys, I want your line to be here. I know it's not the widest line to cover it in the world, but to be honest, I can only get you guys so wide before it becomes unnecessary. Iberians, you know what? New tactic. I'm going to put one of you here. Other one of you is going to go here, just so we have additional support there. I feel like you're going to be more useful there. Because archers are now beginning to open fire, so we don't have time for fannying about. Right. Slingers, I know you guys are close. Let's get you to the front now and have you initiate hostilities. Because everyone else is more or less in position now. So Libyan spears, you know where to be. Javelins, get up there as fast ASAP, please. And one unit of cavalry at least. I want you to run over just so then I've got you in position. There we go. We got enough to get the ball rolling now. Right. Because if the archers are going to fire on us, I don't want to wait around. Simple as that, really. My men should be enough. My men can absorb some of the fire, but as you can see, weaker units like the Iberians, they're not going to last very long under these conditions, and their morale's going to sap very quickly. So we need to get moving. So slingers, I did give you an order to basically move in front of the lines, and you have completely failed to follow it. So you're already putting yourself in a bad position here. Get to the front and begin and open fire, because they're opening fire. We need to exchange some fire and knock out those archer auxiliary. You guys are capable of doing that. You guys can get them worried, because all these dead Iberian infantry, each dead one here is a wasted soldier in my view right now. Balearics, open fire. Early legionary cohorts are staring us down. That's fine. We can deal with them, but just try and knock out as many of these archer auxiliary as possible. I mean, I can already see the first flat volleys getting ready to go. Took a few out, actually. There we go. Right, we're exchanging fire quite nicely. Slinger regular. You may need to get forward a bit. I know your range isn't quite as remarkable as that as a Balearic slinger, but you know what to do. Just get ahead. Open fire on those archer auxiliary. Looks like the Brutii are gonna stand and take this one to the face, so that's fine. We got these guys not bogged down yet, but we're gonna start weakening them. That'll make their extermination all the more easier. Right, Rome's advancing. Right, that's your last volley there, slingers. I want you at the back now. These guys are moving forward. I mean, I'd keep you back for one. I mean, Balearics can get one more volley out, but when the cavalry begins to approach, that's when the concern emerges. Right, Libyan spears, get into position. Balearics, think you can get one more volley out before the end of it? There we go. Right, you got a good volley. Retreat to the flank and prepare. Oh, hang on. Actually, no. Get one in the back, lads. He's turning around. We're fire at will permissions denied. Right, he isn't retreating, but he isn't really committing to a charge yet. That's fine. If he retreats, by the way, I won't be annoyed. I'd be happy for him to retreat because I don't really want to fight anywhere. I'd rather just try and build up my strength here, but if he's going to keep his back to a slinger, that's his own fault. Just, there we go. We're getting a few shots out now. Right, I don't know where those archer auxiliary are right now. They're unaccounted for. That's not good. Right, slingers to the back again. Looks like we've got another charge incoming. Right. Cavalry, I would suggest you get ready to intercept. Same goes for you lot. Get prepared to intercept. He's going to retreat again, actually. Okay. Talk about don't want to fight. Okay, right. Libyans, I want you to move up a little bit now, please. I've got my Libyan spears on the flanks. Right, skirmishers. I know I'm wearing you out at this rate, but the Romans are being weird, so make your way back to the front and get ready to initiate more hostilities, because we may as well just keep doing this. Can't do anything until archer auxiliary is gone, though. I just haven't had that opportunity yet to wipe them out. But the Romans are being so non-committal to a fight, it's just making life harder for me. Numidians, let's get out there as well. If we begin harassing around here, we might be able to lure a cavalry unit into our spears. And also, General's cavalry, let's put you there now. Cavalry regular, not too close now. Don't want to get within piluming range. You know what? I want you to pull back over to there, just because I just don't quite trust those guys. I mean, that's urban cohort there. I mean, their pilums are no more painful than that of anyone else, but you know, Always pays to be safe. Right. Enemies retreating further into the woods, so I suggest we begin moving our line forward a little bit. So I want you lot to go up there a little bit. Town militia, we're advancing forward. You lot, we're advancing forward a little bit. Iberians, we're advancing forward. Libyans, I want you over there now. You guys over here. And you guys just advance forward. We're just going to make, yeah, there we go. Just a minor advancement forward. Because, right, and the archer auxiliary have shown their faces again, right? They're trying to open fire on us, right, fine. Trying to take out the Libyan spearmen now. We did manage to hit a few of them. Right, slingers, you know what to do. We're already taking out some of them, so just keep at it, lads. There we go. Another, ooh. These stones really do wipe them out. Looks like the archer auxiliary now has eyes on the slingers actually, but the slingers just aren't gonna die that easily. So there we go. The Romans are actually gonna keep moving back. Actually, that better not be. No, it isn't a retreat, by the way. I didn't hear the mass retreat orders, so we're still okay. But I feel like we're playing a dangerous game now. I feel like I'm coaxing Rome into a retreat at this rate. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Right, you guys target the Velite gladiators. The archers are retreating behind their lines. You get a shot off or two against the light auxiliary. I'd like to see those guys wiped out as well, just because they do have a bonus against elephants, you know. There we go. Oh, you only got one kill there? Come on, you guys can do better, you know that. But for now, you know what? Target the early legionary cohort. They're in your range and they're close. Balearics, you don't even bother targeting the urban cohort. We know it's just a waste of ammunition. I'd have a higher chance of maybe killing at least the odd early legionary cohort. These guys aren't invulnerable. Urban cohorts may as well be invulnerable. They're the cataphracts without horses. That's what they are. Oh, and hello there, other unit of early legionary cohorts. Oh, goodbye, unit of early legionary cohorts. I'm just here bopping your friends off. Right, light auxiliary, I've gone over there. They're just going to stare down my cavalry. Cavalry, we're going to form a Cantabrian circle now. I'm going to start some harassment. I want you to peel off and start knocking out those light auxiliary. Keep them busy. Because I know their pilums hurt, but they don't do too well against a moving target. So do what you can, lads. Right, how are we going over here? Slingers are continuing to break down the Romans. They've got the back, so a good back volley right now would get us a few kills. There we go. I saw a few kills going in there. Why do you keep bringing your line? Oh, actually, no. We're bringing the line forward now. Don't. It's a trap. Right. You guys may need to skirmish now, actually, just because you are getting close to pilum range, so I suggest you bring yourself back a few paces. Meanwhile, over here, Numidian cavalry, they've formed a Cantabrian circle, and they're just doing what they can. And we have lost sight of those early legionary cohorts now. Right, Balearics, begin working down those Velite gladiators. Looks like the archer auxiliary are coming back for another scrap, actually. So you know what? Target the archer auxiliary. They've put themselves in a very, very nice long line. How are we doing over here? Got these guys on the run. They're quite confused. Right. These guys are still quite fresh, so we're okay for now. We'll just keep raining their javelins out because we've got these guys basically confused at the minute. So I'm gonna let them keep on doing that. But good for just for some minor harassment, right? And oh, we're in piluming range, right, guys? Pull back a little bit because yeah, some of you guys are gonna take the hurt there, but fine. We've got them uncovered. Exchange shots. That barrage of pilums there wasn't actually too harmful to us, right? Slingers, Balearics, let's shuffle our line up here a little bit now. You guys come up here. I'm going to play the long game with these Romans. I know it's the long and boring game, but for now, it's the better tactic because I just want those archer auxiliary dead. Once the archer auxiliary are dead, we can just bring these elephants right in, and then we can have all the fun in the world. Right, how are we getting on over here? We're still doing quite good. The light auxiliary are just not getting wiped out, but at the same time, they're distracted. They're busy. I don't think we've even taken out any of that legionary cavalry yet, but if we do get the lucky shot there, hey, we got the lucky shot, right? These guys also know to skirmish, so if there is an issue, they will skirmish away. Right, Slingers and Balearics, once more, continue targeting the archer auxiliary. The light auxiliary have now manoeuvred away. Mercenaries, let's get you just moving away now. because you are actually out of pilums now. So for now, you have served your purpose for now. We'll just get you out of here. Right. You guys, let's see. Archer Auxiliary have begun to open fire on us. We've already taken one of them out. Right. Balearic Slingers are now out of ammo, by the way. Right, Balearic Slingers, you make your way back to the town gates. You're done for the day. Slinger Regular, you've made a valiant effort against those Archer Auxiliary. We've basically got their unit down to a quarter strength now, so now is the time to begin an infantry engagement, I believe. Slinger Regular, you're going to go on a flank now, and you're going to target anything that tries to flank you. But I would suggest maybe, for now, getting right behind... Yeah, because, yeah, you're going to get engaged, and that's going to be painful, isn't it? Right, let's get you out of danger. Let the town militia take the brunt of the charge for now. Right, Slingers, I want you over there. Don't go on targeted shots just for now, though. I'll deal with you soon. Right, anyway. Javelins, let's get you over here, and... Oh, wait, we're going to retreat. Right, Javelins, belay that order. Right. Looks like I just can't coax Rome today, or maybe I can. Slingers, get back out there. Before they rejoin that formation, let's see if we can get a few more shots out. I'm just gonna use all my slinger strength. That's just it. I'm gonna use all the slingers. I may as well. These guys just don't arc their shots. So right, slingers, chase them down, get a shot in. Just get all the kills you can. That is just it. That is my simple order to you today. Right. Knock them out, lads. Oh, by the way, oh shit, an engagement happened over here, and yeah, the Velite Gladiators, oh dear. Right. Oops. Lost it. Right. We're down a unit of long shield cavalry now. That isn't exactly fantastic. A revenge shot in there. I spent so long obsessing over these slingers, I forgot about these guys. I guess at least one unit in the Roman army is quite bold. Right. I want to keep the missile game going for as long as possible, though, just because this is what's bogging down Rome, and it's just allowing me to just get maximum hurt out against them. So just keep taking out some of these light auxiliary now. The more of them we kill, the better. There we go. Right, we've got some cavalry approaching, so right. Slingers, get out of there. There we go. It looks like cavalry's going to catch him though, because apparently, according to them, run means actually just go for a brisk walk. So there we go. Slingers are out of the game now. Right. Iberians. Oh dear. Right. The urban cohorts are eyeing you up. Right. I have to do what I can to keep you guys safe. But for now, Iberians, keep them busy. You guys, pull out. Right. Libyan mercenaries, target the Velite Gladiators. Cavalry, you're with me. We're going to go archer hunting. Elephants, begin your approach. We'll have those archers gone by the time you arrive. Town militia, I want you to hold into a defensive formation. Dig your feet in and do what you can. Urban cohorts are running away after having their quick fill of kills. Right. Libyans, target the early legionaries now. Just do what you can. And you're right behind my troops, sir. I know we might kill some of my own town militia in this process, but I'm gonna town militia can be used as a sacrificial unit, right? Where be the archer auxilia now? For they be hiding. Also, the Romans be ignoring my cavalry for some reason. It's very curious. Right, cavalry, we'll just keep out of the way for now. Those archer auxilia have gone into hiding, and that isn't fantastic. I mean, they might have retreated at this point, I don't know. Or, actually, no, they're here. Okay, cavalry, sweep in and knock them out. Or just go and attack a unit that I told you not to attack. That's fine by me, but, you know, you're going to go and attack a unit that you're going to lose against. I did think you were a 10-star commander, so I would assume a 10-star commander would follow orders. So, guys, get away. Get into those archer auxilia, because I think they're going to try and target the elephants. Keep away from the enemy units. Come on. Must I really be teaching you basic following orders 101? I do have a high expectation of your abilities, Caelus the Conqueror. Right, good charge into their rear, by the way. That is a triple rout. That is the archer auxilia out of the game. Right, elephants, speed up your approach. It's game time. I made that up, by the way. Right. Long shields, let's get you back in this game as well, by the way. Iberians, let's get you back in this game. Cavalry, let's reform and get ready. And, oh, careful, guys. Let's not go and accidentally kill some of our own units now, right. I don't want to be sacrificing good cavalry units. Right, anyway, cavalry, you're going to form this gap here. Elephants, slow it down now. Let's have you here. We can have you join the regular formation now because the Archer Auxiliary, as far as I'm concerned, they're out. Yeah, there's 2 of them left. They're fully routing. They're not gonna do any harm to us anymore. Right, Town Militia, whatever's left of you, we're gonna go offensive now. Begin advancing the line forward. Phalanxes, advance the line forward. Libyans, I want you here. Iberians, I want you shoring up this flank now. Right, we've all got our plans. Cavalry, you're gonna sit at the back for now, but elephants, I want you ready to go now. I want you ready to rock and roll, because we're gonna start wiping out some Romans now. And Libyans, you guys are pretty much out of ammo anyway. Right, I'm gonna have you guys just go over there for now because there isn't really a lot for you to do. Missile units have had their day for now. I do find it sad that Carthage lacks a dedicated archer unit. Oh well. Once we make our way over to Greece, we can always hire out some mercenary archers who might prove useful to us. Right. Town Militia, you know where you're going. Phalanxes, you know where you're going. Iberians, you know where you're going. Cavalry, let's get you guys over here. Other units, let's get you over here. There we go. Everyone has an order. Right, Town Militia, you are taking some pilum fire. That's acceptable. That is what I want to happen. I'd rather you take the brunt of the fire. Let those light auxiliary waste their ammo on you. Actually, just let them do that. I know it means many of you are dying, and it may seem senseless, but let's face it. If those light auxiliary waste their ammo on you, they've got none left for my elephants, and that is the exact outcome I want. Right. How much ammo do you think these guys have? I remember they don't carry a lot of ammo because they do carry pillars, so they can't carry a lot. Right. Well, they are really giving it the beans at this point. But they don't seem to be getting too many kills. So these are like light auxiliary who just aren't trying, actually. But then again, yeah, just throwing it directly at my shield. So I guess I am absorbing quite a lot of it. Right. Let them have a missile game for now. They can do what they want. And there we go. Right, we're out of ammo. Right, Rome, you've just written your own tombstone there. You've wasted all your anti-elephant units, and now I'm ready to basically absolutely wreck you at this point. So, right. Spears. Get in position. I know it's going to look super obvious what we're doing, but fine. These guys are all out of pillars now. So, Town Militia, we're going to put you on the flanks. Or something like that. But Rome's watching us. So, Town Militia, I want you to move here and join the Iberian infantry. We're going to let the Sacred Band come in now and begin their work. Sacred Band, I want you on the urban cohort preferably, so begin making your way over, or even better yet, hold, reform your phalanx, Poennies and hoplites, get in, deal with those deal with the earlies, and then Sacred Band, make your way over here. You will deal with the urbans. I'm getting all my names mixed up. Libyan spears, begin moving in to engage. Cavalry, elephants, get on that flank and get ready. Because, yeah. Apparently this cavalry is just saying, oh, hello there, Mr. Spearman. Yes, I would like to be engaged. Town Militia, go and lend a hand. I know you won't be able to lend the best hand in the world, but you never know. You might get lucky. Okay, mercenary hoplites, you need to be in there nice and quickly. That's the ideal engagement for us. It's a spear against a cavalry unit. Long shield cavalry, you get around the back and provide some support as well. Okay, Sacred Band. Get in those urban cohorts and give a hand. Right. Town Militia, go and continue helping our units out. Iberian infantry, I want you over there and getting ready to help. Elephants, let's speed this one up now. Let's kick it up a notch. Libyan spears, you have done a good job there. You've managed to push the enemy cavalry back. Let's not give up though. Elephants, right into that cavalry now. Cavalry into the cavalry. Perfect flank charge there. My elephants are going to get right in there and start battering down the enemy. They batter down the hatches, right. General's cavalry unit, come in and get some kills. The mass rout is beginning! And ooh.
General has been killed. Now we will see the measure of his soldiers' courage.
They just fell like dominoes. Right, cavalry, put your efforts on that urban cohort. They are in a rout, and I would like to see them gone for good. The less urban cohorts the enemy has, the easier our life is going to be further down the line, right? Still, it was a very slow boil and then just a quick overboil there. The overboil was just the elephants absolutely... I mean, look at that. Elephants just got in there and they just cleaned house. Oh, you did very well, didn't you, elephants? Very, very, very well. Right. Keep going, elephants. Keep going. Just get in there. Knock them all out, lads.
As enemies, these men are perfect.
Finish them all off.
They are running from the battle in terror.
You know my policy. The only good Roman is a dead Roman. So, see that they're all gone now, please. Right. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Knocking them all out, at least. Keep up the momentum, you big trumpety rumpeters. I know you can do it. I am very, very confident in your abilities. Anyway, I have a progress report to file off now. So let us focus on that now that this battle is won. And Thapsus is safe for a little longer, if a little weakened. I did have my fair share of troop losses today. But at the same time, I think the enemies had more than their fair share of losses as well. Well, actually, no, they've had their fair share, then, because they lost more troops than me. That's what I call very, very fair. Right. Elephants. Clean them up. Go on. Oh, cavalry, you know what? You're more efficient at doing this. Elephants, you know what? You call it a day, but if you wanna butt any of these guys in the face, then, you know, feel free to do so or stomp on them. These are still pretty titchy elephants. Oh well, we have access to the bigger elephants now as well, but you know, they just feel like small elephants. Numidians, you want to somehow get in there and intercept as well, then that would be all well and truly good for us. Cavalry, are we really that tired, or are you guys just not trying at this point? Come on. I feel like you guys could do better. I mean, there we go, come on. There we go. Whop them all up, lads. And there we go. And by the way, crushing victory. So... Yes! I like that. Right, anyway, kill numbers were definitely in my favour today. We've absolutely demolished the enemy army. So Captain Publius is Captain No Morius. And, yeah, losses on my side were pretty... not severe, but, I mean, yeah, I know in total numbers are still quite minor, but I feel like I may have had a few more casualties than necessary, especially on terms of my cavalry. That was a micromanagement big no-no I did there. But either way, we still inflicted a definite nice amount of casualties there. General's Armour Bodyguard takes home today's MVP trophy, because, you know, Kalis is for conquerors, if sometimes a little bit waxy in the ears. But, you know, I think that was a very, very strong battle performance there. Did put it on the very slow boil. I know it doesn't make the most thrilling YouTube viewing in the world, but sometimes we've got to go on the slow boil, because, as you can see, it'll bring us victory rather than a hasty charge forward. Anyway, put your efforts into retraining as many men as possible now, and then 10, I would say repair the temple, and yeah, repair the temple you shall. We'll take the mercenaries off retraining. Oh, damn it! Right, we're low on money again. Right, who can like spare me some cash? You know, we can live without us Libyan spearmen for right now. So yeah, there we go, right. And then just focus on retraining, right, good. I did put those Poenis on retrain duty, didn't I? Yes, I did, good, right. Right, so, Thapsus is safe for a little longer if the public order is still remaining pretty grotty. You know what, take the elephants off retrain, because if no, putting in an extra town militia isn't working. Alright, just focus on retraining this turn. I mean, we're building the sewers, and so that's going to start cutting down on the massive squalor on this settlement anyway. Anyway, that battle's done, and there's probably stuff to do this turn, but we're going to call this a day now. But it is episode 90, and since this episode ends at 0, we all know what that means at this point. It is time for the progress report, the last one before episode 100 as well, so, ooh. So, let's get right into it. How have we progressed over these last 10 episodes? Well, our total net profit of settlements. Let's start off with that. It's +1 because we had Massilla and then we lost Massilla, I believe, earlier in these 10 episodes, if I'm remembering correctly. It's been a very whirlwind few weeks for me, so that's why I might be a bit off my game. So we actually are +1. We lost Massilla, but in return we took Narbo Martius and we took Thapsus. So that puts us now on 12 regions. Still very small, but still on our way now. And we are, once more, building that momentum up. I mean, we're going to have Lineronum and Condate Redonum, so next time we're definitely going to be up at least 2. So we'll be heading towards that big 15, and that will put us, you know, on the path. Carthago Nova remains our current capital. Briareus for Cunning still cunningly leads this faction, for he is living a very long life, even though he's only 64. But he's been, you know, he's been in power for a very long time, I must say. We now total 31 family members, and our ratio is looking good now. We're 195 victories to 93 losses, so once more we've still got a difference of over 100. I like that. Financial situation this turn, it's not brilliant. Financial situation has been pretty up and down these past few episodes. Right now it's a bit down, so we need to try and definitely look into the sources of that. Army upkeep is inflating rapidly though, so that might be the source of it. Or it could be issues in our trade network. Either way we'll deal with that. Diplomatic situation remains unchanged. Yeah, there's nothing really to see there. I mean, there's no key diplomatic information we need to really worry about this anyway. So let's just actually just looking on the list. So here's our armies, thrilling. Here's our settlements. Settlements are doing good. Corrales is actually shrinking at the second, so that's not good. Mainly because the taxes are absolute shit. So yeah, you know what? Let's pop those taxes down. I know we need money, so you know what? We'll go for go for a normal tax rate. I mean, it's slowing growth, but Corrales is at an appropriate level for the second, so I will allow that, just so we can just get some financial boost. But yeah, we've got growing. Palmer's public order needs looking at, but we are working on a temple there. Asturica is also beginning to feel the blues, so we're gonna have to look into that as well. But everything's going well. Obviously Thapsus needs some massive work, but yeah, we're doing stuff. And agents, well, these guys continue to disappoint me. I mean, we actually looked at these guys earlier, so you know, I'm not gonna basically entertain them right now because I'm still in a bit of a soddy mood with them. Faction rankings, let's see how we're going. As you can see, we are now getting close to 200 turns in this campaign now, so we are getting quite a way through it. There are less than 400 turns left actually, so I think it's about 600 turns a campaign in total, I'm guessing. Because I know a year equals 2 turns, so yeah, there are less than 200 turns to go now, so we need to really begin getting the momentum up because yeah, it's already 182 BC, time's ticking. All factions though, as you can see, we now are clearly one of the factions on the rise. One faction in particular has been ballooning though, and I already can tell who that is. That is actually the Egyptians, for good reason as well. As you can see, we did acquire their map information, and they basically have a huge empire in the Middle East now. They are the dominant power. The Brutii have had a massive dip though. They have actually dropped down to 3rd place now. Obviously we know what's been causing us. The loss of Thapsus has hurt them a bit. They are on a slight incline though, so we want to curb that. The Julii have been on the rise though, but it looks like it's been at the expense of the Greek cities. The Julii is sitting 2nd and the Greek cities have dropped to 3rd. Or 4th actually, to be more accurate. Reason being, it looks like the Julii are actually in the process of conquering the Greek city, so that's why the Julii are sourcing more strength. That's a concern for me, because while I have no love for the Greek cities, that means the Julii are getting stronger, and that's going to make them harder to fight, so we need to definitely clip their wings ASAP. And also, yeah, I mean, in terms of neighbouring factions, we're the 3rd best. We're beating Gaul and we're losing to the other 2 neighbouring factions, but at the same time, you know, we are climbing and we are, so, you know, That's still good. I mean, at least we are now definitely number 5, by the way. So I like that because our closest rival now actually is the Britannians, who are actually on the rise still, but that's because they have that big empire. But we'll let them be for now. As for family tree, some people have fallen off it. Some people have been born into it. It's still going quite well. Still, it's quite fruitful now. I'm not in a panic at the second. Briarius just continues to lead the faction for a very long time. Though heir to the throne still remains big power. Big power's the mean now. Actually, he's a bit mean apparently. He's still in Tingy, just doing his things. By the way, he's only mean because he's flaccid. That's literally the only reason why he's mean. He just, you know, I think he's heard one dick joke too many. Speaking of dick jokes, hey, aren't the Brutii a load of pricks because they suck? Ha 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 ha. That is a humour I end you on. So I will see you all on the next episode, my friends, where we will plan to deal with another Brutii attack, and we will move towards capturing Lemonum and finishing off Gaul once and for all. Or at least finishing off what I care about in terms of Gaul. They can have a settlement way over here if they want, but I just want this. That's gone now. I'm not having the Gauls irritate me anymore. They're done for. End of. Goodbye to Gaul. And goodbye to you, my friends. Have a fantastic evening.